So I am doing my 1 week check-in while taking Prozac or Fluoxetine. I actually, I really never thought that I would have even started taking it. So I surprised myself there. I will say the first day I took it, it's not because of the medication, it's just because of my anxiety in general. I had a huge panic attack around like 5 o'clock. My blood pressure hit like 150 over 100. But I was able to like calm myself down after that. Because that was really one of the main reasons I didn't want to start the medication, was because a lot of people said it causes increased anxiety. And someone who has anxiety, that sounds like hell. Because we already have anxiety, and it's put me in the hospital already a few times. So imagine having it be heightened. And my anxiety is already like physical symptoms. A lot of people just have like anxious thoughts, but mine are physical. Like each time I have a panic attack, it feels like I'm having a heart attack or a stroke. I get really lightheaded, dizzy. My body starts to tingle. I start to sweat. My heart beats really fast. I can't breathe. Feels like something is like stepping on my chest. It's really bad. So I mean, it's only my first week, so like knock on wood. I haven't had anxiety that I can't control yet, or had to take a benzo for, because my doctor also did prescribe me lorazepam, which is a benzo, like Xanax, to take in case I have a panic attack that I can't control. So I have those on the back burner. And so I had about 2 panic attacks since I've started the medication. And I do have GI issues already. Like, I'm not blaming the medicine for my GI issues that I have, because I usually have those every day anyway, for my IBS. So I'm not blaming the medication for my GI stuff. But it could be making it a little bit worse. I don't know. But I do have IBS, so I can't blame the medication. I did have my first like really vivid nightmare last night, which honestly, still, like, my dreams are usually vivid anyway. So that's not really much of a difference for me either, yet. I mean, maybe they'll get worse, I don't know. But that did happen a few days ago. And something weird that happens when I try to fall asleep, I haven't had insomnia and I haven't been tired. I feel like it's been pretty normal. But when I try to fall asleep, I get the feeling like my throat is closing or I'm falling, like one of those. And that's been happening like almost every night. So that's pretty strange. But after like a few times, I'm able to fall asleep. So it's not really anything that's like making me want to stop taking it. So like I said, I'm still in week 1. Obviously I don't feel any difference yet. I still have a while until I start feeling a difference. But yeah, that's pretty much my update. And I do take it in the morning. I don't know what you guys do or prefer, but I do take it in the morning. Mika, stop. And it doesn't make me drowsy. It doesn't make me want to stay up. It's pretty like normal. So yeah, hopefully it stays this uneventful for a while. And yeah, I'll give it a few more weeks. I'll check in again week 2 and let you know how I'm feeling then. Because a lot of people say they feel bad between week 2 to 5. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see. We'll take it as it comes. That's one thing I've learned, is just take it one day at a time. That's all you can do. But I also, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned in my last video that I've been feeling really dizzy and lightheaded since I've had my 3rd baby 3 months ago. And it started once I started taking my blood pressure medication. So I have a CT scan scheduled of my head at the end of the month. So hopefully that gives us answers, because I feel like doctors are just kind of not listening to me or not giving me the time of day. So I've tried 3 primary cares. I went to urgent care the other day because I did want to rule out an ear infection, because I've heard ear infections can sometimes like make you dizzy or lightheaded. So I wanted to rule that out because I did feel like my ear was kind of like underwater for a few months now. So I went to urgent care, and the nurse, well, first the doctor looked in my ear and was like, I can't even see in your ear because there is so much buildup in there. So they mixed hydrogen peroxide with water and put a long tube into my ear and like kept squirting it. And I had like a little tub sitting here, and like all of this gunk was coming out, and it was so uncomfortable. But like she couldn't get the big chunk out, so she ended up putting these like ear drops into my ear, and I had to lay on my side for like 25 minutes because it was thick drops and had to like soak into my ear. But then finally, when they absorbed, she was able to flush it out, and she used like a little like Q-tip thing and pulled it out, and it looks like, I'm not gonna get graphic on here, but it was a very big piece of wax that was probably building up since I was 10 years old. It was so bad. But then he was able to look in my ear, and there's no ear infection. So it's not an ear infection that's making me dizzy. So either the CT scan is going to give us answers, or I'm just going to wean myself totally off of the blood pressure meds. I'm already pretty much weaned off of it. I'm taking a quarter of a pill every other day for a week. So next step is just stop. My blood pressures have been pretty normal and stable. Even after being like forgetting to take the pill for a few days, it's still normal. It only spikes when I have really bad anxiety, which hopefully the medication is going to help with that. So anyway, I hope this update was helpful for those of you who are thinking about starting it, or have had the pill bottle sitting in your cabinet for months like I did. I say go for it. I mean, knock on wood. I feel like nothing can make me feel worse than I already do, so I decided to take it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys up when I'm on week 2.